Everybody, back again. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video kind of touching on and giving some examples of the tactics used by the narcissist. So when we talk about I gotta look at my notes, I'll be forgetting. When we talk, my mind be racing. When we talk about them being extremely jealous, I give you an example. When my son had moved down, come live with me because he was with his father. Came down to live with me. This particular, we're going to call him Narcissist B because this was the second one that I had dealt with. So Narcissist B, he would see how me and my son interact. Now, mind you, my son hadn't lived with me for 2 years because I had left Narcissist A, and started my life over or whatever. And, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so my son came down, we having a good time, trying to, spend time with him. We going out, we doing things, we both goofy, we laughing, we joking. I started noticing how Narc B was acting, like real standoffish with this, because you see it all over the face, like, why are you looking like that, So I said, okay, whatever, I'm not about to let that bother me. This is my child, I'm gonna enjoy it. So next thing I know, he telling me, I see that's the only person you care about now. What? This is my son. If you're with me and I told you everything, you know what I'm saying, how I felt about my son coming and how important this was to me to have him, here so he can have a better life, why wouldn't you understand that? Like, this is the type of craziness that they do. And it's basically to pull you into some type of argument, some type of debate, basically to fuck your mood up. That's what they do. They're very good at that. Those are their tactics. To pull. They see you happy. They hate, like I said, they hate seeing you happy and enjoying yourself, anything good coming out your life. So then I'm like, really? Really? Okay. So whatever. No, I take that back. That was Narc C. That was Narc C. So let me go back to Narc B. All right, this one, he tells me, so this was 3 relationships that I had been in with different type of narcissistic men. So, shit, I got to keep up. So, Narc C, he straight out, flat out told me it was my idea to move to this state. Your life is doing good, and my life is falling over, tipping over. However you put, in other words, his life wasn't going like he wanted to go. And I'm looking like, he said, yeah, I'm jealous, I'm envious, because it was my idea. What? That I couldn't comprehend. So I say to myself, how can you be in a relationship? At the time, I did not understand a whole lot about narcissists. So I'm thinking, okay, if I'm in a relationship with someone and we planning a future together, because we were engaged, we planning a future together, why would I be jealous of the person I'm with? If you winning, I'm winning, and vice versa. That's how I look at it. But no, not in a narcissist mind. You can't be doing better than them. To them, I guess it's a reflection of what they're not, So just, oh goodness. So what did I say? It was the one who said he was jealous of, oh yeah, my life. That's Narc B. The one who was jealous of me and my son's relationship, that's Narc C. So then they'll say things like, okay, I'll go back to the very first one that I encountered, Narc A. When I would want to spend time with my family or, go do things with my family or whatever, he would drop me off and just say little sad stuff like, yeah, go ahead and be with the people that you really love. Like I said, they different, but they all have the same tactics. It's like textbook, I'm telling you. So I'm like, what? I just want to spend time with my family. See, like I said, they're attention whores. So anything you do that don't involve them or outside of them, any type of individuality that you want, they're going to throw you these little, what do you call it? I guess I would call it psychological assaults, to have you all, oh, wait a minute, to disrupt, you know what I'm saying, your plans for the day, or to make you just say, you know what, I ain't gonna even go, or try to start arguments if they see you finna do something. Okay, now that leads into the self-centeredness and the selfishness. Like, everybody has just a little bit, you know what I'm saying, or show it here and there, but these people are to the extreme. I guarantee you, if you go back and you take notes in your mind, you can think back. If you can think back on so many times that they have done these tactics, more than likely you're dealing with a narcissist. So self-centered and selfishness to the point, okay, let's say if they know that you enjoy something, we'll say this with, this is my example with Narc B. Me, when I'm in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, I'm really into the person that I'm with. You know, I'm going to be genuine. I'm going to show you love, you know, and I believe that if you're in a relationship with someone and you really love that person, when you have sex or make love, that's an extension of your love to the person. So I enjoy that with my partner. So this is to tell you what narcissists do, especially narcissist B. Withhold. Okay. In their twisted, sick mind, no, this is only going to happen when I want it to happen. So you withhold, you withhold, you withhold. Like, who does that? Only a sick person would do some stuff like that. I'm talking about once. And it is so crazy because in the beginning, it's like, oh, okay, we're going to have sex all the time and blah, 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 blah. So then once they think they got you, willed in, and like I said, the selfishness and just self-centeredness, I'm going to control this. I know that she like it, so I'm not going to give it to her when she want it. Just the little crazy tactics, these type of little games. So it's like, really? Who does that? So anyway, for somebody who's not, I would say, confident in that area, this will, I'm talking about, will tear yours, who you are sexually, down to the core. If you know what I'm saying, you're not really confident in that area, or, you know, you have some little issues, and maybe you've been abused in the area, whatever, this will just, you know, add insult to injury, or however the saying go. So then, like, okay, another self-centered or selfishness. Say if you have an event to go to. What they'll do, okay, they know the event coming up. Leading up to that point, either they'll try to start arguments the week before, just over little things. This is what Narc C used to do. Knew something was coming up, just argue. I'm talking about 2 and 3 times a week, just over pettiness, like stuff that didn't even make sense. So it's like, okay, why are you doing this? So then with Narc B, I had a major event. I'm trying to remember how, I don't even remember how the arguments, I don't even remember. Like I said, these are just their tactics, and it's so textbook across the board for any type of person with this, any type of narcissistic person. These things are just, when I say textbook. So I had a major event coming up for my job. It was a dinner, Christmas dinner. That's what it was. So I'm like, okay, so I'll go get my hair done. It took a long time. I'm at the salon like forever. So anyway, I get to the house. Now, mind you, this is my event. So if I'm late, I'm late. This, oh my goodness, person, Narc B, starts an argument about how are you going to be late, you know, just over some foolishness. I'm like, okay, look, but then he says, but you know, I know it's your event, so we're not going to talk about this now. We'll talk about it later. So my man, I'm like, you're not about to fuck up my night. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go meet people that I enjoy, you know what I'm saying, working with, have fun, we laugh, we joke. You're not finna mess that up. So we get to the event. Me being who I am, I'm real bubbly and I'm a hugger. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. So We get to the event, I see people, hey, they introducing me. Oh, this is my boss, and to their family and stuff, and I'm mingling. That's what you do. So we walk, and he pulls me to the side. What we not gonna do tonight is we're not gonna act like I'm not here. What? What are you talking about? What I say? Attention whore, self-centered and selfish. He wasn't getting no attention, and the light was being shined on me in a good way. So he couldn't stand it. It was eating him up. So he had to try to mess up my night. So I said, you know what? Whatever. I'm not. No. So those are just some of the examples that I want to get into about what was that? Extreme jealousy, being self-centered and selfish, and try to sabotage stuff that's going on in your life. Just when I say this is some sick, twisted stuff, when you really start getting into it and you thinking about it, you'll be like, I knew it was something, I just could not put my finger on it. But those are just some of the tactics that they use. Like I said, I get thousands, probably stories and examples of little small things that I was just like, wait a minute. Anytime you have that little, hold up, did they just, yeah, that's what it is. So what you have to learn to do is being an empath, what we do, like I said, we're able to absorb other people's energy, you know what I'm saying, and feel other people's energy in all of these types of things. When you're dealing with a narcissist and you start getting knowledge, you have to learn to observe. You step out of the situation mentally and just observe what's going on and what they're doing. And you just say to yourself, I see what you're doing. And this will keep you mentally sane when you're able to do this and recognize this. But anyway, I'm going to do another video giving some more examples probably. But like I said, be looking out for the one where I'm going to talk about being an empath. All right. Thank you for listening. Hope this is helping.